Hello, hello, it's Val, coming to you from my little Maine cottage studio. I hope you all are well. I welcome each and every one of you. Thank you for joining me. This is a project that I was working on, mostly inspired by your creative studio and Amanda. Thank you, Amanda. So this is really part two because I shared the unboxing video with you, part one. I created this journal. I call it Flora, or along the plant life theme. So, but as you know, you can call it whatever you want. It has a fabric cover and of course a vintage fabric spine and vintage fabric on the base as well. I did a postcard transfer here on cloth, and a little bit of cloth and some, I think this is washi actually, that I glued on there, and a couple of little buttons. I'll let you look at that. I don't know if you can see the buttons, but they're mother of pearl. And the closure is just a ribbon closure. So let's get into this. Let's see, what's the dimensions? What's the I can't say it, specific. Sorry, guys. It's another hefty one, 2 pounds and not quite 4 ounces. So she's a hefty, 3 signatures. She's not quite 7 inches high and 7 5/8 in length, and the spine, I measure the interior of the spine here. It's 1 1/4 inches. So, all right. And I counted up 168 page sides, but I did not count of course, the cover and the inside of the cover. So I didn't count that at all. But she's got a little cloth pocket with some bits and pieces in there. And again, this is really highlighting what you can do with your creative studio. So I did a lot of pieces with your creative studio box, and a little pocket there with some vellum from your creative studio to make a little window here, and of course a lot of cloth collage. And let's see, here's more little pieces here that I used your creative studio papers and vellum and little bits on, stuff like that. So I'm not going to show you everything, but I'll just do some highlights. I used a lot of the packaging from your creative studio and covered it with the beautiful papers and washi's, and here's a couple little more pieces here in this pocket. And of course this is from your creative studio papers. I had a lot of fun working with that. I liked using the vellum. The one thing that I didn't really use that much of was the washi. I think I only have maybe a couple places in here that I use the washi roll. Also, I did some die cuts, and I will share this with you because these are done with the stains, and then I die cut again along that theme of Flora. Of course, I've used a lot of antique papers as well and incorporated them. They worked really well with your creative studio papers. And I used some of the my old wallpaper and put some die cuts on there as well. Let me back you up a little bit. Let's see. There, that's a little better. Now you can see what's going on. This is another heavy one, so what's wrong with me? I don't know. And here's some extra paper here. I really love taking the little your creative studio cards and making little windows with the vellum and incorporating that. I used a lot of the vellum papers to support my older papers here. And this is the one place here that I used some of the washi from your creative studio. Worked really good to put a little tag from the paper on this card, this journaling card. And here's another little piece from your creative studio along with some of the papers that I tore and put on the page here. Let's see, wait a minute. Let me double check. No, it's just this paper here. Sorry. I can't keep my paper straight. Here's I made a pocket here out of some of the paper, and I used some of the paper that was the wrapping. I really like that paper a lot. That was really fun to use. Some of the decorative papers here. I had a good time working through that box, and at the end I will show you the aftermath if I can, if I have time. Let's get through. So try to incorporate the pieces from your creative studio as much as I could. I had to do a page with that beautiful wrapping paper. I love how it felt, and I thought, oh, that would make a perfect surface for writing. So I did that. Of course, some of my papers are Tim Holtz, some of my papers are Stamperia, but really wanted to highlight the beautiful, beautiful papers from your creative studio and how much I really appreciated being able to use them in this piece. This piece probably took me a lot longer than normal because I really concentrated on using those beautiful papers. I really appreciated being thought of to do that as well. I thought the papers ripped up really well because I like to do uneven edges and collage. I thought the papers were nice for writing on. They worked very, very well for what I need. So that was exciting to receive that box and to have the privilege of being able to do that in my craft. And I had a fun time making a lot of those little see-through window pockets. What I did here is take some of the washi that came in a package, and I just collaged it to make this little writing card. I did that another place too. I will show you. It's got a little lace there. I made a vellum pocket here. Papers are so pretty. At first, when I thought about using them, I thought, oh, they're too pretty to really cut up, but once I started going, I couldn't stop. And again, they worked really well for making writing cards, and so pretty. Decorating. Made another pocket here. Put in some old photographs. I love how like this child is looking through that beautiful vellum. Here's another pocket here with one of the cards and bits and pieces and all kinds of things. Some more of that vellum too. I thought it worked really good for supporting the pages. Here's another, it's an upper tuck made out of one of the papers. And of course I put some Pepin paper in here. Hope you can see all right. And some stain papers and, you know, Tim Holtz and a variety. I put a lot of older pieces in here. Here's an old piece. And I thought the older pieces worked really well with your Creative Studio papers. And here's some more of the packaging. I just tried to make it look like an old quilt. Good place to write, good place to... I think I got some goodies in there. Oh, I do. Yep. Got some pieces in there as well. Made a tag. This is all the Your Creative Studio. That's taken from the wrapping. Hope you guys can see okay. Let me move up a little bit. I apologize. Here's an upper tuck made out of some of the papers there. And a tag. Oh yes, this is, I don't know if the washi or rubber stamp or what came into this packaging, but this is one of the vellum. I think there was only one vellum little envelope. So I thought, oh, I've got to use that. So I covered it with some of the papers and put a little old lace on it. Made a nice little like envelope pocket. Here's some more of the papers that I incorporated. Oh, this is the packaging, piece of the packaging. I had a lot of fun with the packaging too, not just the papers. And then that's a little pocket that comes out of there. It's got some antique paper on the back for writing. Here's another little pocket in here with a tag. Here's some more bits and pieces here. Same with this. This page is made out of all your Creative Studio pieces. Okay, well, we're getting there. More stuff here, and I did some more of that washi on there to make that pocket. This is all your Creative Studio, this little pocket here. Hope you can see okay. And so I called this Flora because that said Flora there, and I just wanted to highlight the beautiful floral papers here. Beautiful. On the back of here you can see the packaging, a little bit of the barcode. All right, okay, well that's it. Let me show you the aftermath. And of course this is available on my Etsy. But let me move that on the side and show you the aftermath. Ta-da! It still looks like a treasure box, doesn't it? All right, that's it. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this flip through. I had a lot of fun making Flora. All right, well, I hope you have a wonderful day or evening. Take care, and thank you again for joining me. And until next time, bye.